But it's very important that you get very clear on that, because this is the thing that a lot of speakers do not do. They just say, oh, I'm going to put my information on a Speaker Hub website or some other type of speaker source that I'll get noticed, and they'll have a title of some of their talks and maybe a brief description, but it's not really clear to the audience you serve. And this is why you can't just rely upon those resources to do that for you. Having a market dominating position that is very clear, specific, clear, and concise will help you to do that. Now, that alone, when you have that done, just because you have that on a Speaker Hub or you have it on your website, you have it on maybe other sources that, maybe meeting planners or people can find you. Now, while that is important, that in itself is not going to be necessarily that's going to get you booked. You have to do the work. You have to go out there and find these call for speaker opportunities. And you got to look at this as a process. Now, if you're looking to get paid to be a speaker and you are just kind of starting out, maybe you've spoken at libraries or chamber events, maybe something local, but now you're looking to do it on a national level. It doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get paid immediately. You may have to do a couple free things for certain associations. So if you're targeting, industries, you may have to get involved with an association to see where there are opportunities you can contribute. You have to get to know the key players in that association, from the meeting planner to the event organizer to people that are involved in the industry. These things are very, very important. And let me illustrate a story that will give you some hope on how this works. Now, I've been professionally speaking now for over 20 years as a paid professional keynote speaker, doing all types of talks, getting paid. Doesn't necessarily mean that I get paid, to speak every time. There are situations where I had to speak for free, but knowing that was the audience I could serve and monetize at some point. So let me give you an example. I remember about 4 or 5 years ago, I approached an association that targeted radiologists. And I had worked with other doctors and dentists in the past, and I knew I could help them. Now, they didn't know me from Adam. So when I had applied originally for their call for speakers, I was rejected. Not once, but twice. But I kept coming back. They liked my tenacity and persistence. And they gave me an opportunity to contribute content to a leadership topic because I was coming from the outside, not from the inside. And as a result of that,